Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Dr. Junaidah binti Karim and Prof. Madya Dr. Nik Hamizah Nikmat. Okay, my name is Ahmad Batai Membersli and with symmetry number S54862 and my supervisor's name is Dr. Amlina binti Muhammad Zaki. Okay, today I want to present about my proposals. My proposal title is Understanding the Effect of COVID-19 Pandemic on Consumer Behavior in Malaysia. Okay, first we will go through to the research background. Okay, first about introduction. Okay, the novel coronavirus disease known as COVID-19 arose in Wuhan, China in December of 2019. As of May 4, 2020, the virus has affected over 3.4 million people and led to over 239,000 deaths globally, and the number continue to rise up exponentially. Okay, COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia started as a small wave of 22 cases in January 2020 through imported case. It was followed by a bigger wave mainly for local transmission resulting in 651 cases. COVID-19 has also further exacerbated food insecurity among low-income households and forced many low-income family to adopt less healthy diet, thereby threatening to further exacerbate Malaysia worsening child malnutrition crisis. Okay, the next one is about research problem. Okay, first, the global COVID-19 pandemic has had a serious impact on society and economy around the world and has hit various sectors in society in different ways. The unprecedented situation has several consequences to the daily life and consumer and has dramatically changed the way consumer behavior. Surprisingly, the COVID-19 pandemic has causes consumer in many countries to engage in panic buying for affordable consumer goods such as toilet paper, rice, and pasta. Okay, the safety of the pupil is very risk, making the most of the people are now using online shopping ways, especially in containment zones. There is a chance that traditional shopping is converted to online shopping during the pandemic. Okay, next one is about literature review. Okay, first literature review. This uh, unprecedented situation has several consequences of the everyday life of consumer and have dramatically changed how business and to act and consumer behave. Okay, in the scene of the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way we work, shop, and communicate with people more than other distribution in the recent past. Okay, as as more people start work for home, they are stick to basic, stepping outside only to buy essentials and are constantly worry about the risk to get affected by crowded place like mall and supermarket. Okay, the next literature review is the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic has a great impact on the different aspect of our daily life, in particular on our shopping behavior. Okay, after the first wave at the begin and the second wave, after the first wave and the beginning of the second wave in COVID-19 pandemic in Europe, have made many consumers reconsider their established buying and shopping habit, or even to learn a new one. Okay, due to the extraordinary containment measure, some consumer, for instance, have had to move to online shopping, home delivery, and cashless payment, which is they are never considered before. Okay, before this, there are many studies on the impact of COVID-19, such as first, health impact. This is about COVID-19 as an unprecedented international public health emergency in modern history, and it causes several health and psychology problem among the general population, including social isolation and unhygiene living condition, as well as high level of anxiety, depression, and stress. And another study about the impact of COVID-19 is economic impact. Okay, COVID-19 have causes individuals to be affected by insecurity, fear of losing a job, reduced income, failing in debts. However, the study on the impact, especially the health and economic impact of COVID-19 towards consumer behavior, is very limited. Okay, this is my research objective. Okay, the main objective for my study is to understand what are the impact of COVID-19 pandemic towards consumer behavior in Malaysia. Okay, and there is two other objective of my study. The first one is to understand the health impact towards consumer behavior post outbreak of COVID-19 in Malaysia, and the second one is to understand the economic impact toward consumer behavior post outbreak of COVID-19 in Malaysia. Okay, next we go through to the research question. Uh, the main research question for my study is uh, what are the impact of COVID-19 pandemic towards consumer behavior in Malaysia? And I have two another research question for my study. The first one is what are the health impact toward customer behavior post outbreak of COVID-19 in Malaysia? And the second one is what are the economic impact toward consumer behavior post outbreak of COVID-19 in Malaysia? Okay, next I will go through to the methodology. Okay, in methodology, I choose qualitative research. Okay, in uh, qualitative research, I choose semi semi structured interview. Okay, a semi structured interview approach was chosen to collect key data from business from different type of business in Malaysia until data saturation was achieved. Okay, each interviewer will take approximately 60 to 90 minutes, and interviewers will be performing until data saturation is achieved. Okay, each interview will be recorded and transcribed. The transcript in Malay and will and then be translated into the English. Okay, this is my semi-structured interview guideline. Okay, I have a section which is this part is to obtain the information about respondent. Section B to obtain the information about responding company. Section C, which is to explore general information pertaining the impact of COVID-19 towards the consumer behavior. Section D, to explore information about the impact of health towards consumer behavior post outbreak of COVID-19. Section E to explore information on the impact of economics towards consumer behavior post-outbreak of COVID-19. And the last one is closing statement. Okay, next about analysis. Okay, I choose the qualitative research, which is semi-structured interview. Okay, first, I will transcribe verbatim, and next I will translate to English, which is a non-English transcription. Is a middle language to English, and then I will thematic analysis. Okay, the next one is about appendix. Okay, this is the flowchart of my activities. Okay, first, I do the literature research, and then I move to chapter 2, literature review. Uh, After that, chapter 3, methodology. Chapter 1, introduction. And now, I will present my FYP proposal. And then, if everything going well, I will do semi-structured interview, and then transcribing and translating. And the last one is I will do the data analysis. Okay, this is my research milestone. Okay, actually I start my research at May 2021, and I expect this study we will done in 2 years, which is the June of 2020. Okay, and the last one is the reference. This is my reference, including the pictures, paragraph, and chart in my study. Okay, I think just that for my presentation proposal today, and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.